If you found this prayer tonight, it was not by accident. There is something inside you that brought you here. Something tired, something overwhelmed, something that has been carrying too much for too long. And all it wants right now is peace. Maybe today felt heavier than usual, not just physically, but emotionally. Like your mind never stopped working. Like your heart was holding more than it should. And you had no choice but to keep going. You showed up anyway. You handled what you could. You kept moving even when you were drained. You stayed strong for everyone around you, even when inside you felt like falling apart. But now everything is quiet. And in this silence, your thoughts get louder. The distractions are gone. And suddenly, everything you were holding back begins to rise all at once. The worries come back. The questions that have no answers. The fear about what might happen tomorrow. The things you cannot control. They all start pressing on your heart again. And your mind does not slow down. It keeps replaying moments. It keeps imagining scenarios. It keeps trying to fix everything at once. But it never finds rest. This kind of exhaustion is different. It is not just your body asking for sleep. It is your soul asking for relief. It is your heart asking for peace. It is something deeper. Maybe no one around you really sees it. Maybe you have learned how to hide it well. You smile, you respond, you keep going. But inside, you feel the weight. And it is heavier than it looks. There is a quiet pressure inside your chest. Something you cannot fully explain. A tension that follows you through the day and refuses to leave at night, no matter how hard you try. You try to control your thoughts. You try to organize everything in your mind. You tell yourself that if you just think enough, you will find a solution. But instead, you only feel more tired. Because some things were never meant to be carried by you alone. Some burdens are too heavy. Not because you are weak, but because you were never supposed to hold them. And maybe tonight, this is what your heart truly needs to hear. You do not have to hold everything together. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to carry every worry with your own strength. Right now, in this exact moment, God is here with you. Even if you don't feel it. Even if your faith feels small. Even if your mind is full of doubt. His presence has not left you. He sees what no one else sees. He understands what you cannot explain. He knows every thought that is racing inside you, and every feeling you are trying to ignore. Nothing about you is hidden from him, and he is not here to judge you. He is not here to pressure you. He is not here to demand anything from you. He is here to give you rest, the kind your soul has been craving. So for this moment, you do not need to fix anything. You do not need to solve anything.
You do not need to control anything. You just need to stay here. Take a slow breath. Let it go gently. Allow your body to begin to soften. Allow your mind to slow down, even if just a little. Tonight will be different. You are not going to carry this weight into your sleep. You are not going to fight this alone anymore. Tonight, something shifts inside you. Tonight, you begin to release. And tonight, God begins to carry what has been crushing you. God, I come before you right now. Not with perfect words, not with strength, but exactly as I am in this moment. Tired, heavy, and meeting you. You already know what is inside me. The thoughts I cannot quiet. The worries I keep repeating. The fears I try to ignore. Nothing about me is hidden from you. You see the weight I am carrying. Even the parts I do not talk about. Even the things I cannot explain. You understand it completely. And you are still here with me. So tonight I stop pretending. I stop trying to be strong on my own. I stop acting like I have everything under control. Because the truth is, I need you more than ever. God, I surrender my thoughts to you. Every anxious thought that keeps returning. Every fear about tomorrow. Every doubt that weakens my heart. I place it all into your hands. I surrender the things I cannot fix. The situations I cannot change. The outcomes I cannot control. I release the pressure I have been holding and give it to you. Teach me how to trust you, even when I do not understand, even when things feel uncertain, even when my emotions feel overwhelming. Help me rest in your presence. If this prayer is touching your heart right now, if you feel something shifting inside you, take a moment and subscribe to this channel, because you are not alone in this journey, and we are here every night with you. And if you can, write in the comments, God, I give it to you, not for anyone else, but as a step of faith for yourself, a moment of release between you and Him. God, I release the need to control everything. I release the pressure to have answers. I release the fear of what might happen. And I choose to trust you instead, even if it is just a small step. I give you my worries, the ones that keep me awake, the ones that follow me through the day, the ones that drain my energy. I place them in your hands right now. I give you my fears, the quiet fears I do not share, the thoughts that make me anxious, the uncertainty about the future. I surrender it all to you. I give you my exhaustion, the kind that sleep cannot fix, the kind that lives deep inside, the kind that builds over time. I release it into your presence.
God, remind me that I am not alone. Remind me that you are in control. Remind me that you are working, even when I cannot see it, even when I do not feel it. Replace my anxiety with peace, a peace that does not depend on circumstances, a peace that goes beyond understanding, a peace that calms my heart and quiets my mind. Help me to breathe again. Help me to slow down. Help me to trust that you are holding everything, even the parts I am afraid to release, even the things I hold too tightly. Tonight, I choose surrender, not because everything is solved, but because I trust you with what is not. because I believe you are greater than everything I am facing. I release control. I release fear. I release the need to understand everything, and I rest in the truth that you are taking care of me. God, I am here. I am listening. I am letting go, and I am trusting you more than I did before. And as this prayer continues, I open my heart even more. I allow your presence to fill this space, and I begin to feel that I do not have to carry this anymore. God, you know how restless my mind has been, how it keeps moving from one thought to another, how it refuses to slow down even when my body is exhausted, even when all I want is peace. There are moments when I feel calm, but they do not last long because something inside me keeps pulling me back into worry, back into overthinking everything. And sometimes I don't even know why. The thoughts just come, the pressure just builds, and suddenly I feel overwhelmed without a clear reason. But you understand, God. You understand what I cannot explain. You see the patterns in my mind. You see the cycles I keep repeating, and you know how to break them. Right now, I ask you, enter my thoughts, walk through every corner of my mind, and bring light where there is confusion. Bring peace where there is noise. Calm the storm inside me, the one that no one else can see, the one that lives in silence but feels so loud and so heavy. Remove the urgency I feel, the constant need to fix everything, the pressure to figure it all out even when I am not. Teach me how to slow down, not just my body, but my thoughts, my reactions, my inner voice. Replace the chaos in my mind with clarity, with stillness, with a quiet confidence that comes from trusting you. God, sometimes I feel afraid, not of something specific, but of everything at once, of the unknown, of what could go wrong, of what I cannot control. And that fear grows quietly. It builds without warning. It fills my thoughts. It steals my peace, and it drains my strength. But tonight, I bring that fear to you. I do not hide it. I do not try to control it. I place it in your hands, exactly as it is, because I know that your presence is stronger than my fear. Your peace is deeper than my anxiety, and your truth is greater than my thoughts, even when I struggle to believe it. God, remind me of what is real, not what my mind is telling me, not what my fear is creating, but what is true in you, what is steady and unshakable. Remind me that I am safe in your hands, even when life feels uncertain, even when things do not go as planned, even when I cannot see the outcome. You are still in control. Let your peace begin to settle in me, slowly, gently, without force, just filling the spaces that anxiety has occupied. Let it reach my thoughts. Let it reach my heart. Let it reach my body, until everything in me begins to relax. God, I release the tension inside me, the tightness in my chest, the heaviness in my thoughts, the constant alertness that keeps me from resting. I let it go now, little by little, without fear, without resistance, just trusting you with it. I do not need to understand everything. I do not need to predict everything. I do not need to control everything. I only need to trust that you are already ahead of me. And even if my mind tries to go back, Even if the thoughts try to return, I choose to come back to this moment, to your presence, to this peace. Because right now, I am not alone. Right now, I am not overwhelmed. Right now, I am held by you. And in this moment, I begin to feel something changing. Not everything at once, but enough to breathe, enough to soften, enough to stay. God, in this moment, I choose to open my heart even more, not just to listen, but to truly respond to what you're doing inside me, because I can feel it. Something is changing. Something is softening. Something is no longer as heavy as before, even if I cannot fully explain it. And I realize now that I have been holding on too tightly, trying to control everything, trying to protect myself from every outcome, trying to carry what was never mine to carry. But tonight is different. Tonight, I choose to release, not just in my thoughts, but with intention, with faith. God, I declare that I am letting go, not because everything is perfect, but because I trust you, even in the middle of uncertainty. Even when I do not see the full picture, I let go of the need to understand everything. I let go of the need to control every detail. I let go of the fear that keeps returning, and I place it all into your hands. And right now, if you feel ready, if something inside you is telling you to release, take a moment and write in the comments, God, I release it all to you. Not for people to see, not to impress anyone, but as a real moment between you and Him, a decision made from your heart. Because when you declare it, something shifts inside you. Something becomes real. Something begins to move in a deeper way. God, I release my worries, every single one of them. The big ones, the small ones, the ones that keep coming back. I release my fears, the ones I speak about and the ones I hide, the ones I try to ignore but still feel every day. I release my anxiety, the pressure in my thoughts, the tension in my chest, the restlessness in my mind that keeps me from resting. I release the need to control outcomes, the need to know what will happen, the need to feel secure all the time, and I choose to trust you instead, even if it feels uncomfortable. God, teach me to live lighter. Teach me to breathe deeper. Teach me to trust more, even when things feel uncertain, even when I feel vulnerable. I no longer want to live in fear. I no longer want to be controlled by anxiety. I no longer want to carry what is not mine. I want to walk in peace, in your peace. And even if the thoughts return, even if the feelings try to come back, I will remind myself that I have already released it, that I have already placed it in your hands, because I trust that you are already working, that you are already moving, that you are already taking care of what I cannot handle. God, I am choosing peace tonight, not because everything is resolved, but because I am no longer alone, because I know you are with me in every moment. And right now, I feel something different, not a sudden change, but a quiet shift, a gentle calm beginning to settle inside me. And I choose to stay here. I choose to remain in this peace. I choose to continue letting go. God, I begin to feel a quiet calm inside me. Not loud, not overwhelming, but gentle and steady, like something is finally slowing down, like my soul is beginning to breathe again. The weight is not as strong as before. The pressure is starting to ease. My thoughts are no longer racing the same way. And for the first time today, I feel a sense of stillness. It is not that everything is solved. It is not that all my problems disappeared, but something inside me shifted, and that changes everything. Because now I am not carrying it alone. God, your presence feels different. It feels close. It feels real. It feels like I can rest here, without fear, without pressure. My mind is beginning to quiet down. The noise is fading little by little. The tension is loosening, and I no longer feel that urgency to figure everything out. I realize now that I do not need to have control. I do not need to have all the answers. I do not need to force solutions. I just need to trust you. God, thank you for this moment of calm, this moment of relief, this moment where I can finally pause and just be in your presence. Let this peace go deeper. Let it reach every part of me, every thought, every emotion, every place that still feels heavy. Fill the empty spaces inside me, the places that anxiety once occupied, the places that felt tense, the places that felt uncertain. Replace it all with your peace. God, I choose to rest in you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. I allow myself to slow down without guilt, without resistance. I let go of the need to stay alert. I let go of the need to anticipate problems. I let go of the fear of what might happen, and I settle into this moment, knowing you are in control. My breathing becomes softer. My body begins to relax. My thoughts are no longer loud, and everything inside me starts to feel lighter. God, hold me in this peace. Keep me in this calm. Do not let my mind return to that place of anxiety, to that place of fear. If thoughts try to come back, remind me of this moment. Remind me of this peace. Remind me that I am safe. Remind me that I am not alone. God, I trust you with my future. Even if I do not understand it, even if it feels uncertain, even if I cannot see what is ahead, I know you are already there. I release tomorrow into your hands. I release every unknown.
I release every possibility, and I choose to rest tonight without carrying it. There is nothing I need to solve right now, nothing I need to fix, nothing I need to control. This moment is enough. This peace is enough. God, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for not leaving.
even when I was overwhelmed, even when I was anxious, even when I did not feel you. You were here the entire time, watching over me, holding me, protecting me, even when I did not realize it. And now I can feel it, a quiet assurance, a gentle presence, a calm that does not come from me, but comes from you. God, I receive this peace. I accept this calm. I allow it to remain without questioning, without resisting. And I stay here in this stillness, in this quiet, in this moment with you. God, I begin to feel a quiet calm inside me, not loud, not overwhelming, but gentle and steady, like something is finally slowing down, like my soul is beginning to breathe again. The weight is not as strong as before. The pressure is starting to ease. My thoughts are no longer racing the same way, and for the first time today, I feel a sense of stillness. It is not that everything is solved. It is not that all my problems disappeared, but something inside me shifted, and that changes everything, because now I am not carrying it alone. God, your presence feels different. It feels close. It feels real. It feels like I can rest here, without fear, without pressure. My mind is beginning to quiet down. The noise is fading little by little. The tension is loosening, and I no longer feel that urgency to figure everything out. I realize now that I do not need to have control. I do not need to have all the answers. I do not need to force solutions. I just need to trust you. God, thank you for this moment of calm, this moment of relief, this moment where I can finally pause and just be in your presence. Let this peace go deeper. Let it reach every part of me, every thought, every emotion, every place that still feels heavy. Fill the empty spaces inside me, the places that felt tense, the places that felt uncertain. Replace it all with your peace. God, I choose to rest in you, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. I allow myself to slow down without guilt, without resistance. I let go of the need to stay alert. I let go of the need to anticipate problems. I let go of the fear of what might happen, and I settle into this moment, knowing you are in control. My breathing becomes softer. My body begins to relax. My thoughts are no longer loud, and everything inside me starts to feel lighter. God, hold me in this peace. Keep me in this calm. Do not let my mind return to that place of anxiety, to that place of fear. If thoughts try to come back, remind me of this moment. Remind me of this peace. Remind me that I am safe. Remind me that I am not alone. God, I trust you with my future, even if I do not understand it, even if it feels uncertain, even if I cannot see what is ahead. I know you are already there. I release tomorrow into your hands. I release every unknown. I release every possibility, and I choose to rest tonight without carrying it. There is nothing I need to solve right now, nothing I need to fix, nothing I need to control. This moment is enough. This peace is enough. God, thank you for staying with me. Thank you for not leaving, even when I was overwhelmed, even when I was anxious, even when I did not feel you. You were here the entire time, watching over me, holding me, protecting me, even when I did not realize it. And now I can feel it, a quiet assurance, a gentle presence, a calm that does not come from me, but comes from you. God, I receive this peace. I accept this calm. I allow it to remain without questioning, without resisting. And I stay here in this stillness, in this quiet, in this moment with you. God, as this prayer comes to an end, I feel a different kind of calm inside me, not something forced, not something temporary, but something real and steady. It's a quiet peace, a gentle stillness, a feeling that I am no longer alone, that I am being held, that I am being cared for. Even if nothing around me has changed yet, something inside me has, and that changes everything. Because now I'm not carrying this alone. Now I am walking with you. God, I give you everything again, fully and without holding back. Every worry that tries to return, every fear that still whispers, every thought that once overwhelmed me. I trust you with my life. I trust with what is ahead. I trust you with what I understand, and even with what I do not understand, because you are already there. Tonight, I choose to rest, not in control, not in my own strength, but in your presence, in your peace. Stay with me as I close my eyes. Stay with me through the night. Guard my mind. Protect my thoughts. Fill everything with calm. Do not allow anxiety to return. Do not allow fear to take space again. Let your peace remain deep inside me, covering every part of me. Let my sleep be deep. Let my rest be complete. Let my body recover. Let my mind be restored. Let my soul be renewed. And if anything tries to disturb me tonight, remind me that I am not alone. Remind me of this moment. Remind me of this peace. Remind me that you are with me. If I wake up during the night, let my heart return to you. Let my mind settle again, without fear, without struggle, without overthinking. I receive your peace now. I accept this calm fully. I allow it to remain, without questioning, without resistance. And I carry this peace with me into my sleep, into tomorrow, into everything ahead, knowing you are in control. If this prayer brought peace to your heart tonight, if you felt something shift inside you, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, because you are not alone, and this space is here for you every single night to help you find peace again. And right now, if you are ready, write in the comments, God is carrying my worries. Let this be your declaration. Let this be your moment of surrender. Let this be your step of faith, even after this prayer ends. God, thank you for being here. Thank you for not leaving me. Thank you for your peace that is deeper than my anxiety and stronger than my fears. I rest in you. I trust in you. I release everything to you, and I receive your peace.